DCeased, War of the Undead Gods, issue 1. Tom Taylor writing, Trevor Hairsine on art. This is the 8-issue miniseries. It is meant to be the final in the DCeased saga, which is interesting because I kind of already thought it was done for a long time because they found a cure and they were curing people, which does lead to some interesting moments in this. It starts off with the slightly different version of Supergirl's origin in this universe, where she actually isn't sent to Earth, she's sent to New Genesis instead.
And because Brainiac is bottling up Kandor, and Zor-El and Allura send her off before Krypton's destruction.
It's Brainiac who's destroying Krypton here instead of the typical. But when she arrives there, we find that the new gods are already zombies, so it's like, oh dear, she might be screwed, and obviously it's setting up some plot threads for later. But yeah, then we come back to our main characters from DCeased, Damien, who's Batman, John, who's Superman, and Cass, who's Wonder Woman, and basically the superpowered characters who can go. And there, there was some funny dialogue here actually about Damien wanting to go, and John being like, "It's space, Damien. I'm Batman. It's the center of the sun. I'm Batman."
So it's all stuff that I feel like has been earned because of their relationship, right? Like it's all tongue in cheek, and given that though, technology's there, Damien's going.
Oh yeah,
right. So I did like that, but yeah, they have to go to the sun because that's where zombie Superman has been residing.
Just one final point in the dialogue here is, Damien says, "If anything happens to you, I will come after you," and Cass says, "I believe you because you're Batman." I thought that was a nice because Batman.
It was, again, earned, right? Like it's all set up.
So basically, we get Superman who's in the sun, and it's a bit of a fight. Superman obviously grabs John. He's missing the arm still. It takes all of these superpowered characters. Mary Marvel's there, Green Canary, Cyborg's there. All of them have to come together to give the cure to Superman. But sure enough, on Earth 2, as the Green Lanterns are talking to Lois, the boom tube opens, you think, oh, we started with new gods, maybe this is like some stuff, but it's it's just our characters because they're using boom tubes to travel around,
right?
And Clark, with a steel Winter Soldier-esque arm, is back here to talk to Lois and his parents, and it's this emotional reunion. So is Pa Kent's back as well because he died originally.
The mom Pa Kent stuff where she's like, "I hit you with a shovel."
Yeah.
Oh man.
Barda and Mr. Miracle are going back to New Genesis, although I'm sure they're going to find that things have changed a little bit since they left.
Yeah. So they're talking about their son too, which is nice.
Yeah.
I like that he exists in this universe.
And then the gut punch of the issue comes where now that Alfred's seen there's a cure and that Superman's come back, Pa Kent's come back, he's feeling guilty because he kind of killed a lot of the Bat family by shooting them in the head.
Yeah.
And he's feeling like, no, I did this. I killed my sons, is what he says, which is,
Yeah, poor Alfred.
Tom Taylor knows how to get you feeling things with Alfred. It's just something he's proven to be very good at.
Yeah.
But the actual plot setup of the book is that a bunch of Brainiac drones are coming towards the planet. Jess is up there, Jessica Cruz that is, and warns everyone else. The Supermen come up. They smash them all, but the Brainiac ship is coming. But the big twist of this, though, is that Brainiac isn't coming to, take the planet. He's not here to do his usual, bottling antics. He's greatly injured. He's greatly injured when they get on board and says, they're coming, we have to stop them, the gods are dead. So he's actually there to warn them. That's how bad it is. He's warning them that the new gods are zombies and that they're on their way to Earth 2. So, pretty solid, exciting way. You sell a threat by having someone who's a villain kind of come to the heroes to warn them or ask for help. That's how you sell how big the threat is.
Yeah, and not just like he's in pieces. Like he's hanging on by a thread too. So he barely just got out of there. And we know Brainiac's pretty formidable on his own. So when this was announced that the title were the Undead Gods, I was really thinking like you know, the new gods, and then zombified Superman coming out of the sun, and that type of stuff. And the fact that they healed Superman, they cured him so quickly into this book, it really threw me for a loop in a good way, because now I have zero clue what's going to happen in this book. Like, and I like that uncertainty.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many possibilities going forward as to what this story is actually going to be now. Other than that, it's the zombie, new gods that are coming.
Right?
Does the cure not work in them? Is that why it's going to be such a tough fight? Or does it work, but it's really hard to administer it? So, like, how do they deal with it?
Well,
I'm curious.
If it spread to them, can it spread to other gods? Right? Because it's been mutated.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
It's an interesting setup. I think this issue, I'd say 2/3 of it are more about just kind of like setting up where the characters are now and kind of wrapping up the things that are still, getting Superman and curing him. Like, it's all these dangling threads that like, you just assumed were going to happen. If we'd never gotten this, we'd assumed that they went and done this. But this is like, okay, we have to do this to start this book. And we're really just teasing what this is really going to be doing at the end of the issue. But it's an exciting cliffhanger. It feels like a big deal when it happens. And, Taylor really knows how to, we talked about all the dialogue with Damien and John. But then Alfred talking to Damien and all these other scenes where he gets the interactions with the characters down so well because he understands them all so well. And Trevor here saying, like, I don't think his art's amazing. I think his faces are a bit, the heads have this kind of like sort of rectangle look to them for me that I'm not super into. Not that
the
it's
zombie
bad.
stuff looks great though.
Oh yeah, the zombie stuff
zombies looks great.
Yeah, the zombie stuff is perfectly fine, and it's very solid enough overall. Like, it's not bad art, but but it's also not art that I'm feeling like I want to praise either. Like, I'm not in love with it.
Yeah, I do like his Winter Soldier Superman. I thought that looked pretty cool with the arm when he shows back up with it. So that was a nice design. But yeah, I want to disagree, but I really can't either because it's like you said, it's fine. It's nothing to like go over the moon for. But it does. But I will put it over for the zombies.
Yeah. All right, what are you giving DCeased War of the Undead Gods issue 1?
8.5.
Yeah, probably a straight 8 from me, but good stuff. I'm glad it's back. I'm glad we're getting one last go round, and I can't wait to see who Tom Taylor decides to kill to make us all upset. But I'm sure there'll be a few.
No one's safe. This is the last part. No one is safe. So
yeah, and since we got Superman back, that means that someone else in the family has to die.
Yeah,
John's days are numbered.
Or Lois's. She's the president.
Or Lois. Yeah. Or maybe Man and Pa Kent will both go and we'll see Pearls drop to the floor.
Oh no. Jonathan's like, here, I got you a present. Let's go for a walk. There's no dark alleys in Kansas.